6:52, 20 degrees, trading in the park ranger uniform to something more suited to the classroom.
This week's Teacher of the Week has a long history of getting kids excited about science by mixing it with art.
We're going to make our final drawings today.
Emily Becker has a love of the natural world.
Even a failed experiment is an experiment. We're going to write up the results as best we can. I get to teach them about photosynthesis and this idea that, plants breathe out oxygen that we breathe in. It's really like a revelation to them, and that's really fun for me. You can see, hopefully, the changes within the ecosystem.
A 6th grade teacher at Airport Heights Elementary School. Her first career was as an interpretive park ranger with the National Park Service, from Wind Caves in Utah to Badlands in South Dakota, and eventually Denali. Her first summer here, she met someone who planned to teach in rural Alaska.
And I went to visit him in a village, and I thought, this is what I want to do. So I went back to school and got my teaching certificate, and then I taught in the bush for a while before moving to Anchorage. He's got some quantitative and qualitative observations.
Becker never looked back and is now in her 18th year in the classroom, the elementary kids being some of her favorite.
They're awake to the world, and yet they still have so much they want to learn. So it's just really fun to be with them.
Fun for them, too. Ms. Becker keeps them moving first thing in the morning.
He is swinging on the gate.
4 times 12 is 48.
We know that the best exercise for the brain is exercise.
And uses art to help drive her lessons home.
She's got a painting about the abiotic elements.
That's well done.
Yes.
Trained in a technique called picture and writing, she'll have her kids paint what they want to express. In this case, they're learning about the ecosystem.
As the glazing sun is peeking out the clouds, he looks at the world spying the beautiful land.
The hot gleaming sun is burning the standing mountains.
Did you write that yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Projects they're all very proud of and more interested in, thanks to their teacher and her methods.
What would you say is the secret to your success?
There's really no secret. I think it's hard work and perseverance and making a lot of mistakes. When I think back to my original students, I think, wow, I made so many mistakes, and I feel really grateful for them that I got to keep teaching and, learning, and I just keep persevering and trying new things and learning all the time.
Painting a bright future for her students.
So after class, I presented Emily Becker with her Teacher of the Week certificate. We also learned she's a master gardener who sponsors the gardening club at Airport Heights Elementary. And in what I believe is the first when it comes to these Teacher of the Week shoots, her class presented us with a little something to take home too. A bag of potatoes that the gardening club grew. Tara cooked some up, and they were delicious.
That is so cool.
I know, we walked out with some presents, a sack of potatoes. Rick got some too, the photographer. So delicious. They're doing some really cool things in that classroom. A great teacher, 18 years now. The kids love her.
Oh, nice. If you know an educator going above and beyond in the classroom, make sure to nominate them to be our next Teacher of the Week. You can fill out a nomination form. They're on our Facebook page, or they are on our website too, KTVA.com.